Everything is clear and ready to go there. It's all now in Jeff's hands as he eases into that throttle. Super stock diesel. The smoke will change color when he's ready to go. White, gray, and black. Watch him come. The smoking hot deer. Bounced pretty hard, about 205, 210, and came right back up. And didn't really look like he was that far out of shape. The Lehn Shark, New Albany, Ohio based, Kevin KOMRAUS, as he starts to build that boost up just a little bit, easing into that throttle. And smoking hot deer laid down at 257. Power coming up. Job of driving at 260 feet. It started to get a little bit out of shape on him. He stayed with it and did a very good job bringing that under control and laying it down and parking it down there just shy of 300 feet. Kevin KOMRAUS doing a good job with the Lehn Shark. As he's hooked and set as soon as we clear the top end of the racetrack, we're ready to go. Scott Doty, State of Michigan. Bob Penn, the State of Illinois, here flagging for us this evening. And across the country as well. The green flag flies from Scott Doty as we look down the track. The red line fever, Mr. Esdon Lane, Dayton, Minnesota. Power plant comes alive. Here he comes. About 16,000 in the box. I count 8 weights going forward at 2,000 pounds apiece. My math serves me correctly. Neighborhood of 16,000, about 8 tons there. That's moving in the box. The sled is capable of weighing upwards of 65,000, 68,000 pounds. In other words, anybody past 310 feet, we bring back for a pull-off. So we've got one out right now. Bob Lenzini laid down at 315. We may have a couple more. We hope so. Up and at him. Neil Gettinger in the driver's seat out of Hagerstown, Indiana. Power coming up. He's chasing at 287 and 2. Oops. Now there's a lot of things that could happen. Maybe he missed his gear. It may not have been in gear completely. Ready to go. Everything is zeroed. Neil Gettinger, the up and at 'em machine. Try it again. See if he made any improvements over what happened. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of things that could have happened right there. Not going to be tonight. Not going to be tonight. Now, what's the problem? We don't know. We need a tow vehicle on 287 and 2. 287 laid down by Kevin KOMRAUS. Another Ohio native on board the Lehn Shark, also a red one too, if you'll recall. This may be a red-green show tonight, but it'll be interesting to see how this all comes about as they work their way through the class of about 12 super stock diesel. This one's all business. Roger Hurley. Power coming up. Beautiful evening for competition tonight, and it is showing in the way these vehicles are running. You can see at 200 feet, it's starting to get a little rough on him, and it's tempting to stamp one brake. and he did a good job of figuring out what he needed to do to maintain the control that he needed right there. And he got that job done. Roger Hurley doing it. Joker starts to build power. He's into it. Just wasting any time. You heard the power fall off at about 215, 220 feet, and when that happened, it just kind of fell apart as far as his lead was concerned. It just, when it quits like that, you don't have anything else to do but back out of it. Ohio, running very, very strong. Tim Howell in the driver's seat. Just heard from our 50-50 drawing people. Lock and load driver, Steve Burge, line it up. Top end of the racetrack is clear. Bob Ben says, okay. Continuity says, I agree with you. Let's turn the green lights on, turn the green flags loose. Still looking at 287 and 2. 287 and 2 shows up on the board down there. Gonna come up a good bit short. A good bit short down there. But maybe not. When you stop and look at where the sled actually finished and where 287 is in reference to that, and still chasing 287 and 2. Shows up at the right hand window of the scoreboard at the far end of the track. And the power's coming up now as it gets the green flags on both ends. Jim Schaendorff, Radical Red. Run down the track. A great run, and I believe we may have established a new record. I wouldn't be surprised. Jim Schaendorff, Radical Red. Land Shark currently holding a why we call it what we do, the wild ride on two wheels. They pick the front end up and take it down the track. Mark WIEDERHOLD, the Bare Necessities out of Clarksville, Ohio. Pretty well balanced as far as the run down the track is concerned. Pick the front end up, send it back down a couple of times. If you were going to do it a little differently, you might want to lighten the loads just a little, but not much, because of the way this track is behaving tonight, you don't want to make any overt corrections that are going to cause a lot of problems on down the line. Mark WIEDERHOLD takes it down the track and makes it look easy. 2 more to run in the Superstock competition. Keith Middleton and Esdon Lehn yet to come. And we still have the lady in the class to run in the mini rod yet. Keith Middleton is here in company. Hang on, here he comes. When he Did finally got a hold of it and running real good. Keith Middleton, Wilmington, Ohio, the Deere and Company driver. The engine into it. Set down, takes it 297 and 1. Esdon Lehn, this is your last one in the Super Stock Diesel class tonight. He didn't back out of it. He never backed out all the way down the track, and he made a good run with the Lead Line Fever 2 out of Dayton, Minnesota. Esdon Lehn in the driver's seat. Fort Recovery Man Boosters have the ice cream. Thanks, girls. Appreciate that. Ice cream and, oh, now when are you going to eat that? You going to eat that, Buckshot? If we leave that for Hartzell, I will. One that can do it as well. Jeff DeMere, Storm Lake, the Smoke and the Hot Deer. Power coming up. Four-wheel drives will be up next on the hillside. The four-wheel drives, you can see them over there lining up at the present time. They'll be our next class to follow. That class on the hillside and track. Power comes up. Here comes Jeff. Right down in the thick of things. Jeff takes that smoking hot deer and puts it right in the middle of all that red iron that's been parked down there on the top end of this racetrack all the night long. We'll find out how he gets along. We're going to give away our 50-50 money here in just a little